Oh yeah. Oh, you hear that music. Oh, you hear it. You feel it. You just feel it in your bones. That's right. It's now WrestleMania week. WrestleMania 31 is coming. And this is a shout out to my buddy, the Phantom Troublemaker over at needlessthingssite.com. This is for the Needless Things podcast for WrestleMania week. Because even though I don't even keep it deep down inside, everyone knows my love for wrestling. Why? Because I am the ECW Heavyweight Champion. All this gloriousness. All of this right here is my pride and joy, mainly because I also have a bunch of signatures in the back. I mean, I got Hardcore Holly, Cody Rhodes. That was signed when it was Hardcore Holly and Cody Rhodes were the tag team champions. I got that signed. I got Theodore Long. Yes, referee turned GM to SmackDown, the best SmackDown GM that SmackDown has ever had. I got Mike Knox. You might not know him, but he was a pretty cool guy. And who else do I got? Mike Knox. I actually can't remember that one. It's actually kind of sad for me. I don't remember. But it's been a while since I've had this title, I gotta say. But yes, that's right. The ECW Heavyweight Champ right here. Last of the good ones. ECW. So, as for WrestleMania, I gotta share a WrestleMania moment with me. So, I have been a wrestling fan for many of years. I was born in 1985, which was the year for the very first WrestleMania. Oh, so good. And I watched wrestling with my uncle. We talk wrestling. We love wrestling. We have our opinions on wrestling. But a really good treasure moment for me for WrestleMania was going to WrestleMania 25. That's right, the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania down in Houston, Texas. Driving from Columbia, South Carolina, going all the way to Alabama to technically stay with my aunt, help her out with a few things, letting us stay overnight at her place, and taking from Alabama all the way down to Houston, Texas. Going for WrestleMania 25, we went to the Hall of Fame dinner. We went to the event. We went to Raw the next night. Raw, we had amazing seats. Oh, you could not imagine these seats. There are much better seats in WrestleMania, but it was still awesome. Because you also remember that WrestleMania 25 was in fact round one, I go with round one, of Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker on our feet, cheering it on, going for Shawn. Come on, Shawn. Come on. And it was The Undertaker that won. I was still even happy about that. Go Undertaker. Woo! And then that was basically the memory of the night. That was it. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, round one. That look, we thought was going to be the be-all, end-all. But going there with my uncle was a really, really fun experience. The Hall of Fame dinner as well. I remember the Hall of Fame dinner was a dress-up event. Such a dress-up event. Such a dress-up event that I even have this old picture of me at the Hall of Fame dinner in the hotel room getting dressed up. I got the cowboy hat. I got the nice suit. I got the tie. I even got the DX belt buckle that I am not wearing at this moment, but that's okay because I got the ECW Heavyweight Championship title. It's right here. I am a wrestling fan. I'm an ECW fan. I am a Rob Van Dam, Mr. Monday Night, the whole effing show. That's who I am. And I love you, Sabu. Sabu is amazing as well. Gotta love my hardcore people out there. So, I had to share my WrestleMania experience, my WrestleMania memory. Going to WrestleMania 25 with my uncle, my favorite uncle, going to an event that we both loved, cheering on the wrestlers. It was something I'll never take away, and it was such a great experience. But with it being WrestleMania week, I have to give my opinions of WrestleMania 31. So let's go ahead and click it into high gear with our first match, or at least the first match I'm going to talk about, Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. So, this is basically Randy Orton is looking at his past self. Being on top of, being with Triple H, being just around that emasculating awesomeness that is Triple H, being bred into a winner. It's just so much raw anger there. Just rawness. Randy Orton sees himself in Seth Rollins. And of course, Randy Orton had no choice, but was like, you know what? Instead of warning you, because Orton's not going to warn anybody. The Viper does not strike that way. So it was going to be inevitable that we were going to have Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. It was inevitable. Now also remember, Seth Rollins is still Mr. Money in the Bank. He's held into that briefcase all year long, doing absolutely nothing with it because he was going to wait for He was going to have his WrestleMania moment. He was. Next up is the Divas Tag Team match. AJ Lee, the crazy, amazingly beautiful, crazy woman, tagging with the, I want to probably say the youngest. Nope, she's not the youngest. She's not the youngest women's champion. But honestly, she won it in like her first night in the WWE. And that's going to be AJ Lee and her tag team partner, Paige, going up against the Bella Twins. First off, it's a Divas match, so I'm already going to go ahead and skip it. Okay, I can't skip it. It's AJ. You can't say no to AJ. You just can't. Can you say no to AJ? No? No, you can't. Tyler can't say no. She just can't. Next up is going to be Rusev versus John Cena for the U.S. title. For the United States Championship. Honestly, Cena's has been barking up the tree to get some revenge, get a little rematch here with Rusev, and he finally got it for his WrestleMania. So this is not going to be a WrestleMania without John Cena. You just can't have it. WrestleMania has to have John Cena. No doubt. Next up is going to be The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. The Dead Man versus the new face of fear. Bray Wyatt, he is creepy as sin, but that beard is amazing. That beard is, don't look. Don't look. The beard is good. That beard is amazing. But it is The Undertaker. What's The Undertaker really now having to prove? Undertaker has his streak lost last year to Brock Lesnar. Thank you. Thank you, Lil Crebo, for that. And which I have my own opinions on that. But yeah, here we go. Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. Fear versus fear. Who's going to come out on top? I would actually love this to be a coffin match. I think that would probably either a buried alive or a coffin match. I would have definitely dug it a little better. Maybe Kane's going to make an appearance. He has to help his brother, right? Next up is the Intercontinental Ladder Match, which has, Mr. Bad Luck himself, Bad Luck Barrett, Wade Barrett being the champ, going up against R-Truth, or R-Killings, or R-Truth Killings, whatever R-Truth is really going with these days. You also have Dean Ambrose, the Insane, and we're going with Insane. I don't even know what his tag is, but that dude's pretty crazy now that he has no Shield with him. Also in the match, we have Gold Star, Cody Rhodes, makeup and all, he's like his brother, and Daniel Bryan, and a few other people. Because I'm not looking at it right now, I can't remember. But because we don't have a Money in the Bank ladder match, we're going to have a ladder match. It's going to be for the Intercontinental title. It's going to get wicked crazy. It's going to get wicked. Next match is the Icon versus the King of Kings. Sting versus Triple H. The Vigilante. When did he start being called the Vigilante? He's just the Icon. He's just the Icon. Sting versus the King of Kings, Triple H. Triple H is going to try and control Sting. It's not going to happen. That dude lives in rafters. You can't control that. And just like Booker T said, Eric Bischoff couldn't control him. Hulk Hogan couldn't control him. The NWO couldn't control him. TNA couldn't control him. Dixie couldn't control him. Jeff Jarrett couldn't. Double J, Jeff Jarrett couldn't control him. Sting is a one-man army. And I cannot wait to see what Triple H has in store for Sting. Because either way, it's not going to end pretty for him. And then last but not least, the main event that does not have The Rock. The Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. The Superman Punch versus the F5. Are you looking forward for this match? You are? Good. Because Roman Reigns needs to go ahead and take that title away from Lesnar. Why? I'm not a big Roman Reigns fan. Sure, he's actually grown a little bit. He's gotten better on the mic. He's the most improved superstar of 2015 for me. 2014-2015 season, if we're going to go with that kind of term. He's the most improved. But Brock Lesnar doesn't need a title. You don't hold on to the heavyweight title and be gone for 3 months out of the business not defending this title. All right? The heavyweight title deserves to be fought every single week. You're the top game. You are the top of the match. That means that everyone is going to want to gnaw at those bones to get to this title. And that means you need to defend it week in, week out. Everyone else has. Barack, you're no one different. The only thing different now is that you got Paul Heyman. And I'm telling you now, if CM Punk was still around, you wouldn't even be having that title. And Paul would definitely be in Punk's corner. Because everyone's going to be in Punk's corner. Because that's CM Punk. That's who I wish was going to be at this WrestleMania. That's who needs to come back to the company. CM Punk. Still a CM Punk fan? I don't even care. No regrets. So there you go. There's my... Did I even say who's going to win matches? I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and run it down. Orton's going to win. AJ Lee and Paige are going to win. Cena's going to win. Why? Because Cena always wins. That's just the way it goes. It's WrestleMania and Cena doesn't win. What kind of thing is that? Now, if they're going to push that, let Cena lose. Let Cena go heel. It would be amazing. Let Orton go face. Just changing the aspect. That's what I'm talking about. IC ladder match, Daniel Bryan. Why? Because Daniel Bryan needs to be in the heavyweight match. Daniel Bryan needs to be there. Yes, yes, yes. What? What'd you say? That's right. Yes. Sting versus Triple H? Sting. Sorry, Hunter. Gotta go with Sting. Last known of the ECW tribe. It's gonna be Sting. And then, last but not least, Roman Reigns is gonna win. What might happen? Rollins might try and cash in. Roman is going to shut that down as well. Roman Reigns walks out with the title. So, there you go. There's my predictions for WrestleMania 31. There's my contribution to WrestleMania week over at needlessthingssite.com. And you guys got my WrestleMania moment. And you also get to see this picture again. Damn, I look good in the suit. Do I look good in the suit? Yeah, I look good in the suit. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is Mike Trexlight, a.k.a. Out Cold, a.k.a. the OC. That's right, I'm dropping my wrestling names for you, just so you know. Nelson, the ECW World Heavyweight Champ. Welcome to WrestleMania week. You guys have a great time. Yeah, ECW, 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 ECW.